Suri crew spent her childhood being watched. Welcome to the channel Fame Express. Long before she had the chance to define herself, the world already knew her name. Photographers followed her earliest steps, magazines published her pictures, and millions of people felt strangely familiar with a child they had never met. It was an unusual beginning to life, even by Hollywood standards. For many people, memories of Suri are frozen in time. They remember the young girl walking beside famous parents, appearing on magazine covers, and becoming one of the most recognized celebrity children in the world. Yet children do not remain children. They grow, change, and eventually become individuals separate from the stories others created for them. That transition is rarely easy. Growing up is complicated enough without public attention. Every young person spends years discovering who they are. Most are allowed to make mistakes privately. Suri's early years unfolded under a spotlight few adults would willingly choose. The curiosity surrounding her was constant, fueled by the fame of her parents and the fascination that often surrounds celebrity families. As the years passed, something interesting happened. The attention that once felt overwhelming gradually gave way to distance. Public appearances became less frequent. Headlines became less personal. In many ways, she seemed to move toward a quieter existence, one that allowed room for normal experiences and personal growth. There is something deeply human in that journey. The world often expects the children of famous people to follow familiar paths. Audiences imagine future careers, public appearances, and lives that continue unfolding in front of cameras. Yet not everyone wants to live as a public figure. Some people simply want the freedom to become themselves. Now entering adulthood, Suri represents something more meaningful than celebrity curiosity. She represents the passage of time. For those who remember seeing her childhood photographs years ago, her story is also a reminder of how quickly life moves. One moment someone is a child in the public eye. The next, they are building a future of their own. Perhaps the most respectful thing we can acknowledge is that adulthood belongs to her. Not to headlines, not to public expectations, not to memories created by strangers. The little girl people once recognized everywhere is now a young woman writing her own chapter, largely on her own terms. And in a culture that often struggles to let public figures reclaim their privacy, that may be a success worth appreciating. If this reflection resonated with you, share your thoughts in the comments. Leave a like if you found it meaningful, and subscribe to Fame Express for more thoughtful documentaries exploring the lives behind the headlines.